There she is! It's the vamp weirdo! Don't let her come near you, she's gonna suck your blood! You even had the guts to tell us about it. Just because we're friends, it doesn't mean we accept you for being a vampire. Come on, guys. Are you okay? Hey, don't be scared. I'm not going to hurt you. Can I tend to your wound? It looks like it hurts. Oh, right. Heal. Oh, I was just worried about you since the others were really mean to you. Well, does you being a vampire change anything, though? I mean, your way of feeding may be different from us humans, but don't you also have feelings too? And you definitely looked hurt earlier. It's okay. And why do you think that is? Oh, did you accidentally lunge at one of them earlier? See, it's not like you meant to hurt them. Did you not get to drink any blood earlier? Oh, your father forgot to get you more blood packs. Does that mean there's a high chance you might not be able to control yourself again? Do you have a specific preference for blood? Really? You haven't drunk blood directly from a human yet? Oh. Then I'm offering you my blood. But you look like you're in a lot of pain, though. Are you sure? I don't really mind it, though. Why not? I trust you. You're not the type to hurt someone intentionally, and seeing you this worried about the people who hurt you earlier already says a lot. Besides, if anything happens, I'll take responsibility. I'll be your blood bag if you'd like. I don't really know. I just want to. But I'm offering. What if I... Oh. How did you know I was about to... You really are. Interesting, though. Why don't you just drink my blood? I promise to take responsibility, so please, go on. Think of it as a pact. Since you caught my interest, I don't think I'll be leaving you anytime soon. And you also need a friend, right? We're both benefiting from this. And technically you're also getting a meal, so... I can tell you can barely hold back. Go on. Don't apologize. It's my decision. I just can't leave you be... I didn't expect it to feel this good. Oh. You're full already? Are you sure? If that's your choice, then... But that seals it, right? Our pact? We're connected now, whether you like it or not. So please, don't hesitate to tell me if you need my blood again, alright? Looking forward to our future exchanges. Dear Vampy. What's gotten you up so early? Right, uni. Well, for a vampire, you sure have a lot of energy in the morning. I'm all sorry if that hurt your feelings, dear Vampy. You won't drink my blood today? How you sure have been avoiding that. Right, I think I have a date later. Huh? What's this? Are you jealous, perhaps? Don't worry, they'll never have what we have. You're special, after all, since we have that certain connection. And you sure are staring at my neck so intently. I thought you said you didn't want to drink my blood today. Oh, didn't I tell her I wasn't interested anymore? How annoying. No, it's a fling. She was getting a bit too serious, so I had to end it since that stuff gets annoying. She wasn't even that great in bed. Oh. Come on now, we're in uni, we're adults. That kind of talk is normal, isn't it? Well then, I'll go get ready now. I really don't feel like going. Give me a second. This person's being persistent again. I'm about to send them a paragraph of where they went wrong and how it pissed me off. What? Why even bother when you're just going to back away? Nothing. I'm blocking them. So both of you are still together, huh? What? Who are you again?
I was one of your classmates during 6th grade.
Which one exactly?
The one she tried to attack.
Oh, the one who she tried to suck blood from.
Exactly, and it still traumatizes me to this day, and seeing you walk free like this doesn't sit well with me. You should be chained. Can't have you running around when you can just pounce at anyone at any time. What? What? What the fuck, bitch? What's the big idea? Get off of me!
Now, how do you feel now that a fellow human lunged at you like this, too?
Are you crazy? Get off!
Crazy, huh? I wonder who's the crazy one here. Last time I checked, she's apologized to you, right? Multiple times. The only person who didn't want to let it go was you. She wasn't in control. For a vampire, not being able to have enough blood in a day could cause him to be like that. It wasn't her decision to do that. And didn't you provoke her by cutting your finger? Stop pretending to be a victim when you're not so innocent yourself. And why are you even in a university that accepts vampires? Clearly there's a more prestigious one here that only accepts humans, no? Why go here? Sorry, is it because the standard was too high for the likes of you, and you couldn't get in? My condolences for your failing IQ.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I should be saying that to you, after choosing to confront her when she clearly regrets her actions from before.
Let me go already.
Apologize to her.
You're both crazy.
You fucking hypocrite. Don't you think she deserves that? And you think I'll just let that slide? For you, it might have been fine. For me, personally, I despise it. You always do this. Stop being so nice to people. You're a vampire. You should at least be a bit more aggressive. You have all the power to fight back, don't you? Of course. You'd rather run away. Conflict will always be there wherever you go. It's useless trying to argue with a coward like you. I'm going. What? Silence again. Sometimes saying what's in your heart is fine too, you know? I told you before, didn't I? Even though you're a vampire, you still have feelings. So stop trying to hold them back. It's annoying. I'll be back late. Don't bother waiting for me. You're not the type to hurt someone intentionally, and seeing you this worried about the people who hurt you earlier already says a lot. We're connected now, whether you like it or not. Don't worry, they'll never have what we have. You're special, after all, since we have that certain connection. Why even bother when you're just going to back away? You know, it's fine to fall in love with a human despite being a vampire. I searched it up. It's perfectly fine. Heck, apparently the blood of your lover tastes better than anything else. But it's kind of different for us since we have this pact, don't we? Hey, you haven't been drinking other people's blood, have you? Just kidding. It's obvious you won't. It already takes a lot trying to make you drink mine. So don't go cheating on me, dear Vampy. I'm messing with you. Hello? Hello, this is the only contact on her phone, so I was wondering, if you could pick her up? She's really drunk right now, and she might get taken advantage of by some people, and... Oh, wait, no, I have a girlfriend, by the way, so I was just worried since she's acting really carefree right now, so... I'll send you the address. Come on, one more drink. Hey, your friend is here. You called her? I got worried. What a pain. You looked really drunk, so I'm going home. Right, thank you for picking her up. Don't talk to her. Sorry. You came to pick me up, right? Stop entertaining other people. At least do what you intend to do. I don't feel like I'm drunk enough for this. Since when were you my nanny? I'll go sleep on the couch. What is it that you want? Are you serious? Good to see your clumsiness is still there. Get off. What? What do you mean, no? Noticed what? Oh, grand vampire detective, please do enlighten me of your great discoveries. What about the pact? Do you want to end it? I'm getting tired of it anyway, so we might as well. Because you never look me in the eye. Always. You're always looking someplace far away. Ever since we met the first time. You always look down. Despite that, you've always caught my attention. Even before knowing you were a vampire. Those people who were your friends, I hated every single one of them. They tend to backstab the people around them that don't fit with their ideals. They even talk shit about each other. Sure, you may call it normal 6th grader behavior, but theirs is in a whole new other level of toxicity. I really wanted to throw rocks back at them when they did that to you. But I stopped myself since you already looked guilty enough and you might get even more upset if someone were to pay back for you. Honestly, you're so nice it's annoying. But maybe that's what attracted me to you. Who knows? Isn't that what you noticed? I made it pretty obvious. Flings are flings for a reason. I never had any emotional connection to any of them. Are you worried about the physical aspect? Or rather, sex? You're so tense it makes me want to just give up. I really didn't want you to worry, but as time passed by, I got more and more anxious and greedy. That someday, Someone will forcibly let you look their way, and you just might. And our pact will eventually be severed. How could I possibly tell you? Because it looked to me that you wouldn't want it. That kind of relationship with me, you wouldn't want it. Since you don't think you deserve it. And me forcing my feelings onto you will just make you feel uncomfortable, so I didn't. Because I already know you all too well. You're still hung up about that incident. You're scared that you might lose control and drink too much blood. So much you even hurt yourself just to make yourself stop when you're drinking my blood. You think I haven't noticed? I really do. Wish you'd stop holding yourself back from being happy. That incident is still haunting you to this day. It makes me think that if I would have stopped it back then, would your situation be better? It's no use thinking about it too much. It's scary, but you're not alone anymore, Vampy. That moment wasn't something you intended to do. Despite that, you keep blaming yourself for it. Even though part of the fault was that stupid bitch, but it makes my blood boil every time I think of her, so let's stop there. What I'm saying is, your mistake back then doesn't define who you are now. Especially when you deeply regret it so much that it left a scar in your heart. Aren't you trying your best to be better now? And why worry about going crazy? I told you I'm here for you, right? We're connected now, whether you like it or not. So please, don't hesitate to tell me if you need my blood again, alright? I won't let that happen again. I promised to take responsibility, didn't I? So if you avoid drinking my blood, it's going to make me want to keep an eye on you. So please, even for a little bit, I want you to let your feelings, even if it's just once in a while, look at me. Let me hear it. Let me in. You've long since known what I meant by pact. Go on. Have your fill with me already. This time. Don't hold back. I promise it'll be fine. I'm here for you, and I'll make sure to not let that happen again. Because ever since that moment, I've long since been yours, and yours only. That's right. Keep going. Have your fill to your heart's content. I've always you wouldn't even let me say it first. You sly vampire. You finally looked at me. I love you. Always. My dear Vampy. I'm sorry for... Are you sure about that? Are you sure you can fix mine? Is it because you've drank my blood? I didn't know my blood had properties that could make people confident. Did it taste good, though? It was sweet. I'm glad it's the opposite of how I am. I really am. Sorry. It's just... ever since then I haven't been treating you nicely. I just feel bad. Don't just kiss me when I'm trying to apologize. I did say that, but I didn't tell you to interrupt me. You're such a handful. But I'm sure I'll be able to find common ground at some point. What a dummy. Dummy vampy. That pact had always been a promise that one day we'll look each other in the eye and know that no matter what, we'll be there for each other. Even if we fight, even if there's any conflicts, we'll get through them all. I've long since promised that. After all, I've always only looked at you and loved you, my dear vampy. Let's learn to love each other even more from now on. This time, as mutuals. I love you, my dear vampy.